Welcome back to Pokernewsdotcom. I am here with a familiar face we haven't seen recently, Vanessa Selbst. Now you've retired and you've said you're going to play select tournaments. What makes you come out this weekend to WSOP?
Honestly, I was, planning only to come out for the main event, but I still have a trip planned for then, but I was sweating all the updates and having a little bit of FOMO, as is quite predictable, so I just decided to make a quick trip for some of these really fun mixed tournaments. There's the 10K triple draw, the 10K PLO, and some other tournaments, and so just thought I'd get in there a little bit early before throwing myself into the main.
Did you, was there a particular update in particular, or someone you saw go deeper, you're like, damn, I could have totally taken that down?
It's just a general sense. I mean, a lot of my friends have been doing really well, winning not just here, but the Super High Roller Bowl and just everything. So it's somewhat of that, and then somewhat honestly, I've been watching poker go. The production's been incredible, and so it's getting my poker juices going. So it's just wanted to get out here.
Do you feel rusty at all? Because it's been a while.
I don't know yet. I mean, I definitely am rusty at triple draw. No, I'm not actually rusty at triple draw. Triple draw is it's easier. It's pretty basic, it's pretty much it's kind of obvious what to do in most spots, and so I don't know. I'm hoping to play a little bit of No Limit because I'm guessing there'll probably be a little bit of rust, and I'm trying to get it off before the main, but it wasn't too long ago that I was playing, so hopefully I still have somewhat of a decent idea of how it works.
6 or 5 months ago was the last time we saw. I was in Florida.
Yeah, I don't know, Florida, and then before that was honestly the main last year, so it's been about a year since I've really played more than one tournament, yeah.
Well, tell me about what it's like having a real job. You're working at a hedge fund now.
Yeah, I'm working at Bridgewater Associates as a hedge fund up in Connecticut. It's great, honestly. It's it's a very interesting place, very academic and intellectual, and just learning so much. I didn't know anything about finance going in, but the first year you're in a class and you're taking literally courses, and so honestly I've come a long way, and I find it really cool, and it's so similar to poker. I mean, basically you're just trying to gamble on plus EV outcomes, and it's just a lot more variables because we're a macro fund, so we basically are trying to look at all the countries' economies and see news events and figure out how stuff is going to go. So I love following the news, and so the fact that I can merge betting and gambling with following the news is really cool.
It's probably hard when you see something that's maybe upsetting you in the news, and then you're like, well, I can totally have an edge here on this bad situation.
Yeah, right. Well, it's cool because we don't actually really gamble that much on politics, so because that's not our specialty. So actually, it's been interesting because I think if I weren't at the hedge fund, the news that I follow would be a lot more depressing. But instead, I follow the economy, which has been really strong, and so I'm kind of Trump, what? I didn't even know what stupid thing he did this week. I just know, somehow bonds are, still doing whatever. The stocks are still good, even though somehow we're on the brink of a trade war. I don't really understand how that works, but okay, So it's interesting. It's definitely been a diverse set of things that I've been, learning about.
Well, when you figure out how this brink of the trade war keeps our economy up, let me know, because I'm never going to figure that out.
I trust me, that's one that has not been solved yet.
All right, last question. When you announced your retirement, you got a little bit of sass from some people in the poker community because you did play. How did you take that, and what was your reaction to all that?
Oh, honestly, I understand it because a lot of people have been saying they retire, but just playing all the tournaments anyway, and honestly, I was playing. When I was playing full-time in the last few years, I was playing very infrequently, and so I was probably playing less than the people that currently are retired are actually playing. So I understand, but at the same time, it was a little annoying because when I showed up in Florida, everyone's like, "You're retired, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "Bitch, I work 70 hours a week right now, don't get on me. I'm trying to just play one poker tournament, just let me have fun, I'm over here, I'm just gambling it up, recreational poker player, so I don't mind, I get it, but it is, I'm in a different world now, and I'm working hard at that, so it's fun to just get to come here and this doesn't feel like work anymore. It feels like just taking a really relaxing break, so that's great.
You don't have to come here to pay your bills.
Exactly. I don't have to come here to pay my bills, can just gamble it up in a 10K, maybe be actually negative EV, who knows, who cares, it's fun.
We're going to find out.
I guess, well, I don't know if I'd have to play 10,000 of these to find out, but maybe we'll have some inclination.
Bank the first one, it's fine.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thanks for chatting with me, and good luck.
Absolutely, thank you.